Oh, sorry. Holy shit, we're holy shit, we're holy shit, we're parents. Hey guys, this is your doula Hannah. You're listening to Holy Shit, We're Parents, the podcast where I, as a birthing and early child care professional, talk about making babies, birthing babies, and trying not to lose our minds raising them with my ADHD only child husband who has never cracked a parenting book. Justin.
And who, for the record, is a little annoyed right now because I thought I had video recording all figured out until we sat down to record this, and you will see that this is not on video. So that explains how that went. But hello, Hannah. How are you this evening?
I'm okay.
Better than me, apparently.
I was afraid to ask.
So we're not doing the episode that I thought we were going to. So what topic are we covering tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna help parents with a Christmas morning strategy plan for dealing with the chaos that is Christmas morning.
Okay. To be fair, I don't know how we're gonna help.
I mean, I've got some ideas.
I think we'll be maybe a part of the group asking for help here in a couple weeks. But all right, let's see.
Yeah,
how this goes.
This is kind of a strategy plan for us also. So
okay,
I kind of apologize in advance if we need to tweak this and don't know until after the fact. But this is our own experiment as well.
Cool.
But I did want to ask, what do you remember about Christmas morning, as a child? And then can you remember anything about, what your parents were doing?
I mean, what I'm gonna need a little bit more, I think, to go off of than that. Do I remember what?
What was
yes, I remember
wake up time,
everything.
What was present opening
usually too early, and I had to wait. I feel like even though my parents were early people, I feel like I was, and I wasn't, still am not. I was still earlier than they wanted to be typically. So, I think there was wake up, wait. So I think I got to an age eventually where I knew to just wait. You know what I mean? A little bit before getting out of bed and getting all excited and stuff like that. I don't remember little, but wake up, open presents, go to church, maybe in reverse order. I guess now that we're talking about it, I don't remember specifically how things happen, but I do know that typically if we were recording it, my dad was taking care of that. While everything else was getting set up, my mom was probably making coffee or breakfast or something like that. And I was just sitting there waiting for them to sit down so we could open presents because it was just three of us.
Yeah, cool. So I remember the early wake ups too, and
well, yeah, we talked about that. Your uncle would deliberately wake you up earlier than anybody wanted.
And at that point, the Christmas tree was downstairs, and all of our bedrooms were upstairs on the second floor. And so, I knew I had to go knock on my parents' door and not just go downstairs like I wanted to so bad. I'm pretty sure there were a couple times that I, snuck down and just peeked and then ran right back upstairs and woke them up.
Now that you say that, I think they wanted me to not go down without them.
Yeah.
Or up in one house. But, well, I mean, one of the houses, they were on the third floor. The living room and kitchen and everything was on the middle floor, and then I was down the floor beneath that. So in order to get to them, I had to go past the tree, but I always had a stairs involved reveal.
Yeah.
Which is one thing I'm kind of bummed about living in a ranch now.
Yeah, because that was really cool.
Yeah, literally coming down the stairs. Yeah.
And I remember my mom always being super prepared with the garbage bag. right there. Like, as soon as you opened a present, you threw the wrapping paper out as you went.
That was with my dad. A big black, like, contractor bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to my dad the other day, and he thought it was the weirdest thing that my mom wrapped all of our Christmas presents, including everything in the stocking, and said that when he was a child, his parents never did.
Well, wrapping things in a stocking was new to me also with you. With your
Okay.
family, because the stocking is the wrapper.
Yeah. My dad never had a Christmas present wrapped as a child. They were just kind of like strewn about. And as an adult, he realized it's because they were just like too drunk the night before.
I was gonna say I don't want your dad to be offended, but like I think
Yeah, it's just the reality of the family.
Yeah.
He gets that now, but like it was the first time I had heard about it. Was him telling me like how weird it was that our Christmas presents were wrapped, and I was just like, "What?
Like Christmas presents are supposed
They
to be
get
wrapped.
wrapped?"
Yeah, but and I guess for me, growing up, a stocking was different than what a stocking is, at least now from your side of the family. For me, it was like a chocolate orange, always. And then after a certain age, always some of those Ferrero Rocher,
Rocher, yeah.
Rocher, yeah.
The hazelnut chocolates.
Yeah, those, love those, and usually just like maybe deodorant,
Huh.
and like, oh, as a boy, and I don't know if it was just like my mom or if it's all boy moms, but it's like it feels like after a certain age when like toys are out of the equation and they like don't know what to buy you and for some reason don't want to ask, you get hygiene products. And it's like, yeah, I get it. I smell bad. I'm a teenage boy, but like I want a video game.
Right. Like you could have just got me this anyway.
Which it even still persists to this day. As you know, I get like one of those like holiday gift.
Oh, the body wash.
You smell
stuff.
bad packs. Yeah. So I've got like 3 of them still upstairs unopened. So I finally put in a request for a scent that I use now.
Nice. Yeah, I will say like the body wash thing is a common theme across genders because that was like the big Bath and Body Works thing at Christmas time was their like little gift sets. And so you'd get all these like crazy scented lotions and bath gels and
Yeah. For a girl, that sounds like presents you want.
right.
For a boy, the last present you want is anything to do with the bathroom, unless maybe you're over a certain age, and then maybe the only thing you want are things that you would maybe privately take care of in the bathroom. But nobody's buying you those.
Right. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, our stockings growing up there was always an orange, like a fresh orange, not a chocolate orange. And my
That's
dad
like
said
straight up poor people shit.
my dad said that was like my mom's side of the family thing was
Yeah.
like your special thing for Christmas was an orange.
Because it used to be a special
Right,
thing.
yeah. And like I never really thought about it until you and I had that conversation of how like oranges were a seasonal thing. So it was special to get them at Christmas time. So that was like a tradition my family passed down.
Well, I had that explained to me by my parents, like at a youngish age, like one of the first watchings of A Christmas Story, when Ralphie presents the fruit basket to the teacher as like a bribe present, basically. They explained like at the time that movie takes place, that was a expensive fucking gift.
So how are oranges for poor people?
The teacher was like taken aback. But because nowadays an orange is not a big deal. So the fact that it's
like
being given,
90s,
it's
though.
like, oh, an avocado. Yay.
Yeah, but then it also had like little candies and presents and then heavily involved socks and underwear.
Yeah, that was the big change for me. Was like, I don't know, growing up, that was like utility. you didn't get that. That wasn't a present. You
Yeah.
got, like, I don't know. You had to get socks and underwear. You didn't get to get socks and underwear.
Right.
But
And I mean, like, to be fair, it was always like specialty socks, like fuzzy socks or holiday themed print, which was really fun as a kid. But
But
now, as an adult, like I said to my mom this year, like, please don't get us like novelty socks because they don't get worn. They just sit in a drawer. Like, we would like socks we could use.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind. Yeah.
I also remember the year I had to like beg her to stop buying me a specific kind of underwear she was buying me because it wasn't what I wore, and she was refusing to buy what I wore.
Oh, she didn't want to buy the little panties that cool Hannah wanted.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that was what I was thinking. It's just like, I guess maybe the stockings could also be like a reflection of just like a girl mom who only had sisters
Right.
versus like, I don't know, my mom who maybe didn't know what the fuck to do with a boy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
And my dad who was just like not a stocking guy. He was like speaking of Christmas Story, he was the like rifle behind the tree at the very end.
Get in trouble with your mom.
Yeah, like, oh, that thing that I really wanted and asked for, I didn't get. And oh, what's that? Or oh, that's right, there's something out in my van. Oh, I totally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It felt like for a while it was that, and then I think he kind of like dug himself into a hole and had to keep doing it because I expected it. You know what I mean? It got to a point where like if that present wasn't there, I would just be sitting there waiting for the president, the president, and Hannah just ran off. That's why I got all weird and flustered because I'm sitting here in the basement talking to myself because our daughter decided to wait till we were recording. We started doing a fussy fuss, and it's way too early for a break. So I guess I'm just going to have to pause it, and we're going to pick right back up here in a second.
So my dad was notorious for, sorry to call you out like this, Dad, but it's what happened. Presents I really wanted.
Well, he's not signing up for our Patreon.
But like partially. So like I really wanted an MP3 player one year, and I know I've told you this story a million times.
Oh, I've gotten used to the fact that you're not talking to me. You're talking to other people through me.
You. Yes.
So you wanted an MP3 player.
Yeah. And so he got me one from eBay when eBay was huge. And it was definitely what I wanted.
Were we taking shots at eBay? We're still pretty big.
Oh, all right.
I guess back when eBay was a thing, come at us, eBay.
No. I guess like when eBay was like this new big thing.
Yeah, it was like the hot new.
Yeah. And it was an MP3 player I wanted, but not a memory card and not the cord I needed to plug it into our computer.
I mean, in his defense, if you wanted an MP3 player that needed a memory card, you wanted the wrong MP3 player. Because iPods have never needed a memory card. And if you weren't getting an iPod, get a mini disc player because mini disc players were the way of the future. Okay?
Clearly.
The Sony mini disc player. All right?
Yeah.
Needless to say, I was like, that can only hold that many songs. I can carry around 2 mini discs and carry way more songs than that. Little did I know that there's that fucking technology like law about memory space doubling every like, I don't know, 3 days or some like stupid, no, it's like a year or 6 months, something. But like the memory, like the space or whatever, like on a whatever chip doubles.
Yeah.
Nobody told stupid teenage Justin that. So I went heavy into fucking mini discs.
Oh no.
Which immediately got outsized by like the second generation iPod.
Right.
But to be fair, the first one was such dog shit. It could hold like 2 albums. I was like, that's a mini disc.
Right. That's true.
So anyway, so you got the present you wanted, just not
Not
all
in its entirety.
of the present. Well,
So
that
the effort
one
was there.
instance, that might not have been on him. That
That's
might
true.
have been.
We got it from eBay.
And at that time, eBay was sketchy as fuck. I mean, people were literally buying empty boxes for video game consoles for thousands of dollars,
yeah, that's fucked.
not reading the description down to the last line that said,
This is just a
box.
box.
Yes.
People were such dicks.
So, yeah. I'm not like saying he's off the hook, but I'm saying he might have. I mean, I can't dog on him for trying to go the not store price route.
Right, for sure, because that's what we do.
Yeah, at every opportunity.
Yeah.
So that I'm gonna assume he got taken advantage of.
Okay. There was also the year that I asked for a snowboard. And
I don't think I can defend on this.
Opened my brand new baby blue burnt snowboarding jacket and got so excited. And then the snowboard never came.
Like, I know he's gonna listen and genuinely feel bad, and
I know, and
now as a parent,
I get it. They were
I
fucking
understand
expensive.
a lot more the
Yeah.
intention versus the realization of like, what? These are hundreds and hundreds of
Right.
dollars for what?
Like, shit, the
In my
jacket
mind,
was
is a
probably
toy.
$100+.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure he looked at it as like, okay, well, if she's prepared to go to the mountain, maybe we could go rent one, and we just never did.
Yeah.
So again, as a parent, I get it, but as a kid, total bummer.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, our son would not be snowboarding if I wasn't just like a thrift store, like, I don't know,
Connoisseur.
like Hawk or Falcon or something.
Right.
So, and like, that's why when I see stuff, like, he's got boots sized up till probably when he's 5,
Right.
ready to go, because
They were at the thrift store.
yeah, they were there, they were cheap. I don't know if we're gonna see him again or when he needs them, of what our situation is gonna be.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll never need those boots because we'll be in a situation where we can just buy him all the new
Whatever
stuff
ones
we
he
want.
wants. Yeah.
But we're ready.
Exactly. What was breakfast like or lunch on Christmas Day for you?
Real quick though, about snowboards. I
yes.
was fortunate enough to get snowboards because that was and became, I think, a way of my parents of like, sorry, we moved you away from all your friends that you've gone to school with since you were 3 years old.
Yeah.
Right at 12. Here's
To a
this
place that sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. But here's this thing you can do here that you could have never done there. So at the I mean, they did a lot more, but they did that. It got me into snowboarding, invested in ski club, basically like made me start going, some days because I didn't have a lot of friends at first and whatnot. And that was the first year we were there. So I moved up in 7th grade, started that winter. So for me, a snowboard was always the Christmas present I knew about
Yeah.
and couldn't use no matter what, no matter how much it snowed, until December 25th.
That would have been rough.
It was so rough. But you bet your ass, December 25th, that fucking new snowboard was over at the country club going down those hills because, until I was like a junior or senior, I wasn't getting to the mountain by myself.
Right.
And then, even then, furthering, sorry, it's kind of just bragging on how awesome my parents were. When I was old enough to drive myself to the mountain, they started to buy me season passes. Because it was like cheaper, I think, through ski club. If I had a season pass, they didn't have to pay per ticket. They just had to pay whatever it was for the bus. You know what I mean? But then also I could go whenever. So that they are solely responsible for, this passion I still have and now I'm infecting our kids with.
Yeah.
Now. So, and even as people who did not understand, didn't give a shit, didn't ski, Like, none of that. I'm pretty sure the last time my dad had on ski boots was when it snowed 2 inches in Atlanta, and they were so old they fell apart when he put his foot into them.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So that was just wanted to talk about my snowboard experience
That's
because
cool.
it's a very positive
Yes.
Christmas. Even though at the time it was just like I would literally, because they would keep it underneath the guest bed, like in the guest bedroom, and I would go up.
Oh my
and,
God!
like,
So you knew where it was?
oh, I went and picked it out. Like, I had to get sized
Okay.
for it, and like, you know, after a while, obviously the first couple were just like, you know, this is your size and it's cheap.
Yeah.
But after a little bit, like, you know, I had a board I wanted. Actually, I still have it because it's just like, you know, something super important to me.
Yeah.
And I would just go up. It was a Solomon W4, and it's green, and this like shiny, cool green. And I would just go up and just like look at it. I would like unzip the little soft casing,
Yeah.
and just look at it. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So breakfast was typically, I remember stuff. Breakfast was my mom has her famous angel food cake. I don't know
Yes.
if that's what everybody knows it by, but it's like a light, thin, flaky pastry
It's so good.
that she puts icing on. And yes, it's amazing. So that has been in my life for as long as I can remember, I think. So I think it was typically just like, you know, normal breakfast, but on like a Christmassy plate
Yeah.
with eggnog, always eggnog. We're an eggnog family. I
Oof.
know that's divisive, but yeah, eggnog with nutmeg sprinkled on top, and then the little like breakfast dessert of angel food cake.
My dad's family loves eggnog.
The
I've
nog.
never been a fan.
Oh, I love it.
I
will say I'm not a big fan of any fresh nog except for Hoover in Western
Hoover
New York.
Dairy, yeah.
The Hoover Dairy fresh nog, oh my God.
They always have
was
the
so
best
good.
chocolate milk.
They had the
too.
best everything.
Yeah,
Fruit punch.
Yeah.
Like,
that was such a weird one.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was so good. Drinking out of the glass bottle too. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like thick. You know what I mean? It was like a good thickness fruit punch. I
Yeah.
don't know, so bizarre. So anyways, what were your breakfasts like?
I honestly don't remember. I've been
I thought you were
racking-
setting me
no,
up.
no, like it's part of this like strategy plan I've come up with to help us this year.
Yeah, I'll just go fuck myself. then.
No,
You're
but
like-
like I asked because I can't remember, so I
Oh.
wanted to see what you remember.
Honestly, a lot of what you have experienced with me, like since we've been together,
Yeah.
it's that, you know what I mean? That's what I've always, it's just I used to not have to drive to where they are.
Yeah.
I used to just be there. That.
Okay.
Like if we did see family and stuff, a lot of times all of that would have been done Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So Christmas Day, it was just wake up, open presents, go over to, you know, the Grancellis are
Yeah.
my mom's. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like say their name, but then I was like, why the fuck not? Go over to their house. Oh, I think we'd have breakfast there
Okay.
once we moved up to New York, because obviously Rich was making all the fucking food and it was
Right.
fucking delicious. And
Yeah, holidays with them is so
just
fun.
being over there is so fun. You know, as me, as an only child with just my parents, like anytime we went over to the Grancellis, but especially around holidays, was, I mean, I don't know if any of them listen, and like, I hope they take this in the positive way that I mean all of it, but it was like, and I think it's positive what I'm going to say, but I'm just wanted to put it out there. It's literally like the movie experience of like Christmas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the exaggerated drop in, people popping in, family members that like we haven't seen or heard from. I'm a part of their family,
You
but
are.
I would like to think so. That like we haven't seen or heard from, just like coming in because both sides of that family were huge.
Right.
So like there would be sometimes it feels like there would just be like 20 people just
Oh, at
in
least
but
the
just
Christmases I
dropping it
came
like
with
nobody
you.
planned.
Yeah.
And this is not to mention the New Year's Eve thing that we would horn in on that the other side of that family did.
Yeah.
So like we were very much that family. Now that I'm thinking about it, the Granchellis and the Whalens were like our surrogate Christmas family.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever appreciated it in the time because I always felt, othered, not by them, but just by the situation. Because
Yeah.
it's like we didn't start doing this until I was like 12 when we moved up there. So they had been doing this
Forever.
their whole lives, and now all
Yeah.
of a sudden, who the fuck are these people? But they were always amazing and just, again, like allowed me to have this movie like Christmas experience with like the hecticness of like the beginning of Home Alone when everybody's there and running
Yeah.
around and noise, and it's like kids are down here doing this, parents are over there doing that, kids of that age are over there doing that, you know what I mean? And it was just like I did not appreciate it in the moment, but I was just so lucky to have access to that world that like I shouldn't have been in because of my situation, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's actually I'm really could go on forever, but I'm sure you've got other stuff to talk about. So yeah, so that would be our breakfast also.
Okay.
And obviously my mom bringing a big tray of angel food cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thinking about it, my dad cooked everything at our house. So I assume he made like French toast or something that was like the usual breakfast go to. But we would also, so we did his whole family on Christmas Eve. So then we'd go to my mom's parents Christmas Day after we did everything at our house. So maybe we had breakfast there, but I genuinely cannot remember. And I was like coming up with this strategy plan and trying to think, like, okay, are we going to have any snacks before we go to your parents' house? Spoiler alert, probably not. But I still have some ideas for people who want like low effort breakfast.
Me.
All right, we'll have some snacks.
I'm that.
You are that. So yeah, that was just another thing on my list that I was like, huh, I really don't remember that part. But okay.
Is it something that you like, I don't know, or like miss? Like you think you missed out on or never
No,
crossed your mind?
it just never really crossed my mind. Like I have good Christmas morning memories, and like food wasn't a part of that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and I guess I'm thinking about it. Christmas breakfast, I guess, doesn't really come into your like, I don't know, like knowledge or I guess like guys or like whatever.
Yeah.
Like until you're a little older, maybe around Christmas, anyways. When you're little, it's just presents, 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 presents.
Exactly. So that's all I really remember.
Mom and dad like begging me to eat something, but I'm just presents, presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get into like why mom and dad beg for you to eat something too, and like what's good to have on hand to just be easy.
Yeah. Before we get into that though,
yeah,
we are gonna take a quick break.
All right.
And when we come back, we're gonna talk snackage. So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Holy shit, we're parents. This episode is brought to you by Boobie Superfoods, the real MVPs of postpartum snacks. Whether you're breastfeeding, chasing toddlers, or just need something that doesn't make you feel like garbage, Boobie's got you. Get 10% off your order at boobiesuperfoods.com/revive and thrive. That's BOOBIE superfoods.com/revive and thrive. Because your boobs and your sanity deserve nice things. Okay, Mom. If you're still living in those crusty maternity leggings from 3 babies ago, it's time. Comfort sweats are basically the uniform for surviving parenthood. Soft, high quality, and somehow still cute even when covered in spit up. Go to comfort.com/Hannah66030 for 10% off your order. That's cmfrt.com/HANNAH 66030. Because if you can't have peace and quiet, at least you can have comfy pants.
Hey guys, just a reminder to give us a like, follow, or subscribe on your podcast platform of choice. Leave us a review if possible. 5 stars would be great. Otherwise, you don't really have to leave us a review. If you want to monetarily support the show, feel free to do so at Patreon. Search Holy Shit We're Parents. We have a $4, $10, and $50 tier. For $50, you get a Thanks Mom shout out by name every episode, and we'll say one nice thing about you every episode.
Holy shit, we're parents.
Coming up on you, creepy.
That's how you're bringing us back?
Yeah, Slide City. You know what that means.
Cool. Let's talk strategy. So first things first is setting those wake up expectations with your kids ahead of time.
Also being ready for all of those expectations to just go straight out the window.
Oh yeah. I closed this out with basically have 0 expectations and all.
Sorry, did I ruin it leading up to a funny and then take all that and throw it up your ass?
No, that would have been way better.
We can still do that.
So things like, okay, when the clock in your room says 6 or whatever, you're allowed to wake up mom and dad. Or I've been seeing these wake
the
up
lights.
Yeah,
I was just gonna bring that up.
Because
I was even just saying if you've got a Bluetooth light that you can change the color on.
Yeah, or
you know what I mean?
Set it to a time.
Or just when mom and dad wake up, we'll change the light color and then you can come out.
So when the light is green, it's okay to get up or it's okay to wake up mom and dad.
Yeah, which is good because red is good for sleep anyways.
Yeah. And then reminding the kids that we all get up together. You don't sneak out and start opening your presents.
Oh, see, I am going to enforce you definitely don't open any presents.
But you could go sneak a peek.
Yeah.
That's cool with me too.
Yeah, because that was just, especially when everything else is dark. And again, I mentioned in that last holiday episode, the glow.
Yeah, the Christmas tree is lit up.
And nothing else. You just feel like you found something so special if you're by yourself as a kid or with a sibling and not your parent. You know what I mean?
Oh God, yeah. And seeing the stockings. That's so cool.
Well, and then the parents get to do the whole underwear commercial, walk into the doorway behind them and put their arm around each other.
Look at those
rapscallions. Yeah, rapscallions. We're bringing that back. Speak of the devil. Our daughter wants to be on this episode really bad.
So then I kind of get into some night before prep to kind of save your sanity. So clearing as much space as possible around the Christmas tree, not just where you're putting presents, but where the chaos of opening them and setting them up and all of that is going to happen too. Having the space available to do that.
Yeah. And I mean, that could be a good wear your kids out, wind down activity of hey guys, let's make sure Santa has plenty of space to get all your presents to the Christmas tree. So let's, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Also, even considering having, okay, right here is where we're unwrapping presents. If anything requires assembly, which inevitably kids shit does at some point, we're going to do that over here. So that, you're not losing pieces or mixing things up or anything like that.
You unwrap everything before anything comes out of a box.
Yes.
It's hard, but I think it's one of those things where if you kind of lay the groundwork early on, it becomes easier for them as they get older of just knowing oh fuck, I can't wait to finish opening all these presents so I can go play with that thing. Or it reminds you as a parent to save the fucking dope ass present for the last one.
Hell yeah. Another thing is obviously presents out, stockings done before you go to bed as parents. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
take advantage of that time. But do it, like, as soon as the kids go to bed. So you're not stuck awake until 2 in the morning fucking wrapping and all that.
See, okay, I'm glad we're having this conversation now. I think wrapping should be done
Yeah.
before Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And honestly, I think you should hold out as late as possible till putting the presents out. I think you should do that right before you go to bed because, again, especially when our kids are older, they're going to be the type of kids I know who are going to be sneaking out of their rooms at night to peek to see if Santa came yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if mom and dad are still awake and the presents are under the tree and they have to come out for some reason, it's like, oh, fuck us. You know what I mean? So that's just something I want, to be in mind.
And yeah, that makes sense for when they're older. My thought behind, like, do it when they go to bed is they're going to be up early. So we need to be going to bed early too. Like, you don't want to force yourself up super late when you know your kids are going to be up at fucking 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I know. But again, I think it should be the last thing you do before you go to bed Christmas Eve. It's not like put the kids to bed, put the presents out. I think that's a dangerous game you're playing.
All right. Fair enough. And batteries out and at the ready.
That was going to be my next thing on the list. Yes. AA, AAA, and then for some fucking unknown reason, D batteries.
And sometimes C.
And that's primarily older stuff I've noticed.
Okay.
C batteries are
I guess, yeah. For us, getting things at the thrift store, that's why we need to have C batteries.
I know, and also, annoyingly, if you are thrifting and are thrifting Paw Patrol things, they take the stupidest fucking small, flat, like, watch battery. A lot of the vehicles and shit do. Oh, it's so annoying. So, good luck there.
Yeah. I guess check everything before you wrap it to know what kind of batteries you're going to need. And then
I'm also kind of a proponent on if you know you have gotten them something that needs to be charged, take it the fuck out and charge it and then put it back in.
Yes.
Because nothing kills a buzz like, all right. Oh, now we gotta wait 45 minutes or some shit. Or, oh, now we can use it for 3 minutes till the battery dies. And charge it. Yeah. As somebody who, again, was lucky enough to get a really nice remote control car at a certain point. Oh, it's such a bummer to have to charge those batteries before I got to play
just be staring at it waiting.
Yeah. Still one of the coolest non-snowboard video game presents I've ever gotten, but
just that anticipation of sitting there shaking, waiting for it.
And you know how patient I am.
Right, extremely. And if you are a coffee drinker, set your coffee maker to auto brew at the time you expect the kids to wake up. Just another little convenience thing for yourself. And make sure your phone is charging overnight and you've already cleared space in your storage for photos and videos.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there's nothing as shitty as being in the middle of something and your phone freezing while you're trying to take a video and out of storage.
Yeah.
And then your trash bags. Have your trash bags handy and ready so that you can stick to that as you throw your wrapping paper out. Because it's just going to make your pictures look nicer too. And it's just going to save you from feeling overwhelmed when your room fills up with wrapping paper.
And I don't know, honestly, until your kids are a certain age, you just pick the wrapping paper up. Don't say, now hand it to me before you open. No, you got to put that in the bag before you're let's not do that shit today. If you have a toddler,
leave them alone.
Exactly. Just let them tear into it and walk around, pick it up. My parents, I feel used to do their presents at the same time, but I think I'm going to want to just all the kids' presents, get them over and done with. maybe that'll be more exciting since there's more than one, you know.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll do presents, whatever, whenever.
Yeah. And another thing we are going to stick to when the kids get a little older is one at a time. Not like our son goes and our daughter goes, but like each of them has one present to open at a time so we can see what's going on, get our pictures, and then you both move on to your next present.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of having somebody play Santa.
Yeah.
Of like passing one present out. And maybe if you do it that way, then parents can open them at the same time
Yeah.
and whatnot. But yeah.
And if our kids are anything like me, they will love that idea too, because I had so much fun being
Well,
Santa Claus on Christmas.
I think I know one helper guy who
Yeah.
really loves to help and is going to demand to.
Yes. All right. Getting into your favorite part, the snackage. So, just some ideas for low effort breakfast, since obviously you're spending your energy elsewhere.
Red cream holiday Oreos.
I guess if you, yeah, sure, I'll get you those.
Christmas tree cake. Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes.
Well, my thought was muffins because you can warm
That's
those up and
basically an
pretend they're fresh.
unfrosted Christmas tree cake.
Yeah, basically.
Let's not delude ourselves into thinking that
I'm not saying
a
they're
muffin
healthier.
or a donut is any better than a Christmas tree
I'm
cake.
saying you can warm them up so you can pretend they're fresh.
I bet you could warm up a Christmas. Oh,
I think that would melt.
Well, you don't warm it up that long.
All right, you try.
I'm gonna.
Report back. Yogurt and fruit cups. You can get those ready the night before and just grab them out of the fridge. Scrambled eggs take a little bit of effort, but really not a lot. Our son loves his cheese eggs.
I just had a memory of a Christmas morning, and it's on video of me. I was maybe 2 or 3 chugging orange juice.
Oh no!
2 like huge cups of orange juice, and then just puking.
Oh God! There will be none of that. Do not let the kids chug anything.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those stories that when it comes up, my mom's like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Right? Why the second cup? Why?
Exhaustion.
Fair enough. And then, I mean, you really can't go wrong with just some fucking frozen breakfast sandwiches. Who cares?
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, Pop-Tarts.
Right.
Toaster strudels.
Yeah. Whatever is easy and convenient and quick. Who gives a shit about sugar or whatever? It's a holiday.
They're going to be rambunctious. Yeah, like sugar isn't going to be the thing that makes your kids excited on Christmas, I hope.
Right.
Like, oh man, also like I feel like there's this, a lot of households have this like trend, where they do make this big like extravagant breakfast, but it has to at some point remove somebody from the goings on,
right?
Unless you have a Christmas tree in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, which maybe like our house, the big open floor plan, but still, your back or my back would be to everybody. I say my back because I didn't want to sound like a sexist piece of shit, but I don't make food. But that's not sex. That's just ADHD. Like ingredients are ingredients, and food is food. It's different. Yeah. So. But again, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, sure, scrambled eggs and fucking French toast would be great. But you know what would be even more great? Having mom or dad around while we're doing this thing.
Exactly. But like the main thing is make sure your kids eat something. Because stable blood sugar is going to help at least maybe not prevent, but alleviate some of the meltdowns that are bound to happen with like the chaos and the toddlerhood and yeah. So just eat something again, not just candy.
Oh yeah, it's not just candy, because that will affect blood sugar in a negative way,
right,
and make things worse.
Yes,
please. But also candy.
Yeah.
Not candy.
Not candy, just not just candy.
Yeah.
And like we kind of already mentioned one, allow your kids to be kids. They're excited. They're also sleep deprived because they were probably waking up multiple times throughout the night, super excited. They're going to get overstimulated. Like, give them and yourselves some grace.
Oh yeah, like shit's gonna go wrong. And again, embrace that because that's probably gonna be what you remember.
Right.
You know? Like, again, I probably had drinks every Christmas morning, but I remember the one I threw up with.
Exactly.
The same. And I was like 2 or 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So, that's a pretty long lasting memory.
Another part of Christmas morning strategy is remembering that burnout is going to hit fast if you have younger kids. And you're going to need to do your best to stick to your normal nap schedule, maybe even make it earlier, depending on how early everybody woke up. If you can't get a nap in, at least encourage like some rest breaks, like throw on the Grinch and have some hot cocoa time with everybody just chilling with a cozy blanket in the living room and just like settled the fuck down for a minute.
Hey everybody, let's settle down with some hot sugar water.
Yeah, hey, we're
No, it doesn't.
it's
I was
warm in their bellies. Makes them chill.
okay.
And then kind of how you were saying, like, with somebody off making breakfast, that's not very fun. Parents need to remember to take turns doing the photos and videos and being in charge of that so that, like,
Tripod.
both parents are part of the memories.
I mean, I think we live in an era now where like memory is pretty available. So like just put your fucking phone on a tripod, record, and take screenshots of shit later.
That's a good idea too. Because, yeah, everybody should be involved, not one person capturing the whole thing while the other parent is in every photo and
Yeah.
video.
And also, maybe it's not that important to take a photo or video in the moment because are you ever going to watch it? I mean, honestly, if you think about when Christmas morning videos are watched, it's usually a fucking nightmare hellscape setting that you want to fucking be out of. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know we have this mindset of like capture and save, but it's like, are you ever going to watch it? You know what I mean? We are from an era of, physical media. I think both of our parents have boxes upon boxes of physical pictures that have not been touched in decades. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe the picture or the video isn't as important as just being there in the moment because it's like the fucking fireworks video at 4th of July. Like, you don't fucking watch those.
Those are useless.
The only time you see those again is when you have to delete them to clear up space to probably take some other useless video you're never going to look at.
I will say though, like, both of my parents send me pictures and videos from Christmas past every year.
Yeah, but it's probably the same, like, 4 or 5. But they probably took thousands.
Not with my mom. My mom gets out all of her pictures as often as she possibly can. And then just, like, again, lower your expectations and raise your patience level. Like, it's gonna be chaos, but it's gonna be the best kind of chaos, and just fucking fully embrace it. Who gives a shit? Your kids are kids, and Christmas is awesome, and let it be awesome instead of stressful.
Yeah, and if you're like a super big asshole and you just fucking hate everything, it's only going to be a couple years, you piece of shit. Like, so suck it up.
Yeah. There's your strategy guide. Suck it the fuck up.
Yeah, and don't be such a fucking piece of shit.
I don't know that those people are listening to us because I don't think they care enough to learn anything about parenting.
Well, just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just don't be a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
To your kids, especially if it's about something that is fleeting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like their excitement for something like Christmas. Again, before you fucking know it, you're gonna be Googling or whatever is around to find ways of convincing them that Santa might maybe still be real. You know what I mean? So just
or to
like,
want to spend time with you on holiday.
yeah, I mean, if you're that kind of a piece of
Right.
shit, yeah, you're probably begging for somebody to come over. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, just be fucking happy for a day, you fucking asshole. No, it's not that hard.
Right.
Like, be jolly. I don't know.
Be jolly, damn it.
Yeah.
So that's my whole strategy guide, plan, whatever you want to call it, framework. So just to recap, set up as much as you can with your night before prep for presents, for stockings, for yourself, for present assembly, for your morning coffee,
I like this.
possibly a
This
breakfast.
is like the last paragraph of like an essay you would write in like middle school.
Yeah,
where it just,
gotta recap everything.
yeah, it's just one sentence about every other paragraph you wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if nobody was paying attention, maybe they could at least get something from this.
Yeah.
Low
So,
effort breakfast, keep
in
your
conclusion-
energy on the kids. Stop interrupting me, please.
No. They just heard all this stuff. What do you think? Somebody's gonna fast forward to the end? I'm sorry. Keep
I didn't
going.
know how else to wrap it up.
Oh, okay. Well, just that's all we got.
That's all we got.
Do you have any idea what we're gonna cover next time? Like, can we start doing that? Like, giving little teasers of our next episode, or no?
I don't.
Do you have any ideas, or just maybe they could be?
Maybe.
All right. If not, no worries. I was just.
The only thing that makes me hesitant is like I brought up we were gonna do the birthday episode, and then after trying to record it twice, I got annoyed with it and didn't even want to do it. So it's not gonna be our next episode.
Okay, well there we go. So that's what's not going to be. Well, it would have been this episode,
Right.
so it definitely not
But
going
I
to be the
said
next
last
episode.
episode it was gonna be.
Well, surprise! You get this one. Should we like start with the stuff we recorded for the other ones? Cut this one in hard. Record scratch.
No.
Probably wondering how I got it.
Why don't you just take a step?
All right. Well, if you like what you heard, you can follow the show on Instagram at Holy Shit We're Parents. Check us out on Patreon. Hopefully, I will have recorded a little Patreon commercial to slip in with the ones earlier. Follow me on Instagram at DaddyMuscles_. Follow Hannah
at Your Doula Hannah.
Again, don't be an asshole. Enjoy the holidays.
Have fun. Merry
Ho,
Christmas.
ho, ho.
Love you. Bye. Holy shit. We're parents.